Hola, Skyla. Bienvenidos. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? We all good. Hey everyone, it's Skyla. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you do very well. I'm lying on my bed because this video is a new segment on my channel. It was requested by one of my, how can we say, one of the crew, one of the people that's a part of the Skyla army. So yeah, I call her Goddess, Miss Goddess, Miss Rebecca the Goddess. That's what she likes to be called. So basically this is story time with Skyla. I didn't really want to do a story time, but Rebecca convinced me. And I was sweating. It's so hot, I tell you. So I thought I'd kick off this series with, by the way, all these stories that I talk about are true. There's no lies, whatever, because that's not what my channel's about. So yeah, hey. So to start this story off, this story happened not here. It happened at my old house, the one I stayed for 12 years. And I unfortunately got driven out my own home, basically, by a psychopath, a nutter. And this is how this story is about. I'll tell you a few little bits, right? This is the crazy lady that poured washing up liquid into our pond, because we had a pond full of fish. We had koi carp, everything. And some of the koi carp cost a lot of money. And she basically killed the fish. There was dog muck in it and everything. And at the time they had a dog before their dog passed away. So they'd do anything just to antagonise us. And basically, with this whole story, it's not really I can't really say it's a story, but I could just go on it like a story. How all this started was, right, her son was given myself, my daughter, and my daughter's dad, dirty looks all the time, like walking along past and he's like looking at us like a piece of shit. Then like standing on the railings just annoying us, throwing stuff at the windows. Was like just, in the end it was just doing our head, and I used to sit on the chair right by the window, and every 5 minutes I'd hear a bang and it was him. So in the end I went out one day, I said, look, what's your problem? And he just like fucking snarling and everything. I went, don't snarl. And then the next thing, she'd fucking, the mother would fucking look at me up and down like a piece of shit. Go to all the neighbours and say all sorts of shit about me, which was like fucking ridiculous. And then one night it come to all a head, right? Basically, it sort of dried out in front of the car and we had to basically stop. And he basically said we tried to run him over, which didn't happen. So the police come and then like just doing our heads. And I said, look, I've had this problem for fucking 5 years. Here it is, son, fucking keep me up all night. I'm getting a 1 hour sleep a night. What would you do about it? And even the officers weren't too happy about it, that I was getting 1 hour's sleep every night. So after all, like, the police come and all that, it was a couple of days later, we're like about to leave the house, we had to go somewhere, and she comes flying out the window, you ran my son over and all this, like, and I was like, look, what the fuck's your problem with me? You're too busy slagging me off to fucking have all that. Yeah, one of the women who she slagged me off was a lady called Avril. She's a fucking crank as well. So, you slagging me off today, what the fuck's your problem? Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And I was like, you know fuck all about my life and what I've been through. I've been through more shit than you'll ever do. And I thought, she'll leave it at that. She'll fucking leave me alone. The next thing, out of a rotten, disgusting gob, came out. You should be dead, and you are the world's most unfittest mother to your child ever. I snapped. We'll put it this way, I smacked her in the face and she landed on the floor. And then she got up, then she tried to hit me, I blocked her, and then I hit her again. And I just walked off. She just fucking hit me. And of course, Tori's dad, Peter, was like, oh, yeah, because you fucking deserved it. I heard what you said. I never said nothing. And Tori's dad said, you said to Skyla she's a fucking unfit mother. Oh my God. But she is though. And then I tried to go back at it a third time. Peter went, right, you in the car now. And then she goes, I'm gonna fucking back you when I get my hands on you. And she's never touched me since. I've waited for it so many times. If I see it again, I will confront her. Because there's more to this situation than what it is. But, like, at the end of the day, she's an absolute crank. She's a fucking screw loose. Here's another thing that she does, right? She done this to wake me up. And a few neighbours have heard her doing it as well. If she has like a little strop or she can't sleep, she knows I can't sleep. So she goes out. Bang, 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 bang. On the wheelie bin lid. Bang, 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 bang. Knowing it's going to wake me up. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then you've got that prick almost every night screaming. Fucking banging and everything. And I'm going, shut the fuck up. Bedroom's going, shut the fuck up. Oh, but it's just mental how she does. And as I said with the incident, with the pond, which poured washing up liquid down the pond and killed the fish, I used to sit on the step, to just try and relax. And like, I do like a little stuff, like to jot for like new videos and stuff like that. And she'd come over the wall, shout, oh, you fat cunt, fucking talking to yourself again. And I was like, no, you fat bitch, I'm doing a YouTube video now, fuck off. And that's what we were like, because in the end we just argued. And I just wanted to kill her. I said, I'm going to get you, Oh, no, you're not. And that's all we had. And then I couldn't take it anymore because my health had just fucking went downhill because of me sleeping. I was like fucking wide-eyed all the time. I couldn't sleep. The only time I'd get sleep is when I was on holiday. And then I dread to come home. This is at the other house. And I knew that she'd be there next door, screaming, shouting, getting me up all night, and then having me 1 hour to 2 hours sleep every night. Friends of mine would like say to me, you alright, Skyla? And I'd be like, nah, she's fucking at it again. Fucking shouting abuse through the walls and doing this and doing that. it just got to the point where it was either I was going to kill her, like put her in hospital, or I myself was going to go into hospital because I wasn't sleeping and I was going to get ill, really ill. So, and then we moved. And I'll be honest with you, the bestest decision we ever made was move. Because I sleep better here. In the year and a half I've been here, I've slept fucking miles better. My health has sort of improved, but you know, with the issues I've got wrong with me. Other than that, but I'll be honest with you, it wasn't just issues with the twat next door in the old house. I had an issue with the lady over the road because she was too busy causing trouble for me. She said I slashed the tyres from a house next door to her. Then I had them next door to her giving me problems. And our Tory problems, that'll be in another story time. Stay tuned for that. And then I had opposite me, and then another lady down the road who I didn't even know. And then another lady down the road. There was two of them on the opposite side. I didn't even know these ladies, but they gave me dirty looks, like look at me like up and down like a piece of crap, because she had the twat next door at the time in the other house would say to the lady with the ginger fucking curly hair who used to push a pram and a dog and used to get the dog to shit outside our house. Then get lady on one corner. Then get that bitch Avril, who was a fucking nightmare, and then next door. They fucking tried all fucking turn against me. I hadn't done that wrong. And then they just all fucking turned against me. The only friends I had in that street, honestly, was I had my brother-in-law, who was the back of me. Then he had Freddie, who lived a few doors down. Then he had the copper, his name was Peter. And then he had Ken and Elfrida, and then he had my mate Maxine. They were the only friends I had in the street. And then Tori's dad's uncle lived in the next street. But it was, I'll be honest with you, for the first 7 years, that street was amazing. It was the best street I ever lived in. Because he had my little driveway, the back garden and everything. It was really nice. And then as soon as she moved in, it was like about 9 months after she moved in, then it all like kicked off. So that's episode 1 of this story time. And I thought I'd talk about go into why I was only getting, because when it all boiled down to, I'll say this before I finish, when it all boiled down to it, she was the problem of me causing to have 1 to 2 hours of sleep every night. And since I've been here, I've been having 8 to 9. Sometimes it might be 6, sometimes it might be 5, sometimes it might be 4. But that's if I'm poorly. But all I'll say is I made the best of 7 decision for my health to move out of the previous street to be in here. Maybe there's a few little tweaks and difference, but when you're saving, I just will say this, right? My rent at the previous house was £550 a month. I pay 400 a year. So I'm saving 150 quid a month rent here. So it's all good. And I enjoy it. And I like it here better. So if you guys were saying to me, is a little, like, I just wanted to say this, right? If you guys ever said to me, Where would you rather live? Would you rather live in the property you are in now or the property you were in before? And the truth is, I would rather live in the property here now. And there's a big reason. One, there's the sleep. Two, I get peace and quiet-ish. Three, I got what I wanted, which was my open plan downstairs. It's like an open plan living room, diner, kitchen. That's what I've always wanted. And four, I've got my closet room. And I have my memory wall, which is so cool. It'll come up. I need to add a few more photographs, yeah, a bit further up. And then, because I'm only doing this wall opposite me, and then I'm just going to have this one here, and then another one there, which matches the ceiling, and that's it. And then I'm getting a shelf to put some of my films on here. That's it. That's all happening. Or I've got my good vibes only and my dream catcher, but that's it. I'm doing one wall as a memory wall. So, yeah. That's what I like better. I'm more me in this house than I was in the other one. I was walking on eggshells in the other property. I didn't know what was going or coming or going. I'd sit on the chair every 5 minutes. The fucking window would go weird. Someone would bang on the window, run away. And some people would say I'm hearing things, and it wasn't, because I could see them run away and I'm banging on the window, and it was just horrible. It was like the worst thing ever. That street was draining me completely. Now I'm here and I feel a lot better. So, that's episode 1 of this story time, sorted, done, dusted, in the books. I hope you've enjoyed it, Rebecca, and everybody else. Episode 2 will come soon. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on and you'll get a brand new video from me if and when I can. So yeah, stay gaudy and have unpleasant dreams. Ta-ta for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.